Hello guys, welcome back. How are you? I hope everybody is fine. In today's video, I am again with the Mr. Marco, and our today's topic about truck driving visa. That right now Mr. Marco is working with the different countries with different partners, and they need truck drivers. They have a highly demand in truck drivers. So today I will explain you that how you can apply for truck driving visa, which kind of documents you require, what are the requirements. So for this purpose, I would like to introduce Mr. Marco. How are you, Mr. Marco?
I feel good. Thank you very much. Thank you to come to our office.
Thank you, Mr. Marco. Mr. Marco, today's topic is about truck drivers. That what kind of peoples can apply for this truck driving job, and from which countries, what are the requirements. So my first question is that what kind of people are preferable to apply for this truck driving job?
So obviously we prefer people who have experience. That's the most important thing. Right now we prefer to find people who are working in European Union. For example, Poland, Lithuania, Romania, or any other country like this. Because probably they have the experience to working in the European Union, and they have the right papers, right documents and papers what we require for that.
Okay, thank you. What are the basic documents you required for a person who want to start work as a truck driver?
For us, the most important document is the Code 95 document. That's like the document what give you a permission to drive heavy truck in the European Union and also few states. With that, that's one of the most important. If somebody has a European CE license, that's the best, and if also somebody have an extra document like ADR card, that's fantastic.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Marco. And what about the age limits? That what kind of age are preferable for this job?
To be honest, we don't have the age limit, but in this job I think like 40 years old, that's 40, 45.
Okay. So more than 40 years are not acceptable. 45 years are not acceptable.
Depends on how fit is the candidate.
Okay, thank you. English language is required for this job.
Yes, obviously required because you will work abroad. So in every address and company where you're going to pick up or deliver products, you have to speak with the colleagues there in English language.
Okay, so thank you. What about the salary packages? What about the truck driver salary packages in Hungary, or if they work outside of Hungary? So how much will be the salary packages?
Right now, we're mostly looking for people to start the job in Hungary, but working in the European Union. The salary package is changing. It's around from 2,000 euro till 2,500 euro.
Okay, thank you so much. And the accommodation were provided by company, or people have to?
Yes, accommodation is provided by the company.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Marco. What kind of vehicles they have to drive?
These companies are mostly have Mercedes, Volvo, MAN, Scania, brand new trucks. I think the oldest one is from 2022, but most of the companies have the brand new trucks. These are kind of luxurious trucks to drive.
Okay. What about the schedule? How many hours they have to work on weekly basis?
It's a really strict things that they need to follow, and obviously they have to learn. If somebody is working now in the European Union, the average is 45 hours per week, but you can make it like first week you're doing like 56 and the rest of them doing in the second week. It's a little bit complicated and strict rules.
Yeah, because in European Union they have very limits for the.
Yes, it's strict. You have a special card that you have to also use when you're driving. You have to put when you start and when you finish and when you're making your rest time. But average, you're doing like 90 hours in 2 weeks.
90 hours in 2 weeks. Yes. You have, and you cannot work more than this.
No.
Okay, Mr. Marco. What about the language barriers? people who speak English language, so he can work easily in this company, or they need also to learn German or Hungarian languages?
Hungarian, they don't need to learn that for sure, because mostly they are working in European Union, and also when they communicating with the Hungarian company, the guy who is making the rides, he is also speaks English. Right now, we're looking for also people to apply to Germany. Uh, Later, I tell you more information about that.
Okay.
For that, there is a requirement to speak a basic German or learn some few words.
Thank you, Mr. Marco. And if a driver have any kind of problem, so he can talk with the support in English language, or easily he can communicate with them?
Yes, obviously they can speak English. So if they have any problem, they help us. And also, if the driver have any problem, not regarding the job, they can also contact with us, and we contact with the company, so we find a solution for him.
Thank you, Mr. Marco. And what about the tax paying? That company will paying the tax for these drivers, or these driver have to pay the tax by themselves?
I mean, obviously, what I told before, the salary is in net. So
Net
after
of
that,
salary. Okay,
yes.
okay, okay.
So this is after taxes.
After taxes, okay. Thank you so much. What about the labor demand, Mr. Marco? How many people right now required for these jobs, especially in your partner companies?
Right now, to Hungary, if somebody has the right documents, we find job immediately for 5, 6 guys for sure.
Okay.
But we always have a demand for that.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Marco. And what about the visa process? That if somebody applying from European country like uh, Poland or Romania, so how many time it will take to get Hungarian visa, and how many time he need to start the work here in Hungary?
Since they already in the European Union, the process is faster. If we have all the necessary documents, I think it takes around 1 month, 1.5 months, because we can do everything online. So they don't have to go to embassy, they don't have to go any consulate. We can make anything online. So it's kind of fast.
Thank you. And what about the non-European countries like Dubai or Gulf countries, even Pakistan? So how many time is required to apply for this kind of visa?
From the appointment, it takes like 2, 3 months.
2, 3 months. Okay. And company have to manage this appointment, or person have to book the appointment by themselves?
We obviously help for any candidate to book the appointment and manage all the papers for them.
Thank you. Because I think now the Hungarian government changed the rules, and company have to book the appointment for the candidate.
It depends on the embassy and the country, yes.
Okay, okay. Okay, Mr. Marco, and like you told me before that you also have a requirement in Germany. So what about this Germany process for truck drivers?
It's kind of similar to Hungary, obviously, because Germany is one of the most strongest economy in the European Union in the last 100 years. And they always need a lot of people to work there. They have like a special program that we can apply foreign workers, but with the European Union licenses, we can apply them. The salaries are a little bit higher than Hungary, but to be honest, we don't have that big difference like in other positions.
And the people have to drive the truck from like Germany to other countries, France, or big routes.
Yes, from Germany to other countries, and maybe just stay in the German inside the German borders. But as I said before, there is not a big difference, because also the Hungarian truck drivers' wages are kind of competitive with the German truck drivers' wages.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Marco. What about the goods and product? What kind of products they have to deliver in this?
Normally they deliver in general products like electronics, paper, tires, stuff like that.
Okay.
And some cases the company's requirement an ADR exam when they delivering like a dangerous product.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Marco. I think we explain everything to the people that how they can apply for a truck driving license. So thank you so much for your precious time, and thank you so much for all of you that you watched the video until end. If you have any kind of question, you can leave your questions in comment section. And if you like the video, please like the video and subscribe our channel. And if you want to talk with us on telephone call, you have to book the appointment on this email, and then I will call you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.